spit in the face of people who don't want to be cool.
Ladies and gentlemen, good evening and welcome to another sold-out Raw event from Portland, Oregon.
Well, it's been too long since Raw has come to Portland, JR. These fans are going crazy.
They certainly are, and who can blame them? I guarantee the Rose City's going to get its money's worth tonight. He's a slippery devil. I've had many opportunities to see Carlito up close and in person, and I have to tell you, I'm impressed with what this kid brings to the table.
What's that exactly? A bunch of half-chewed apples? What's so cool about that?
I tell you what's cool, King, and that's the charisma and athletic ability of this second-generation superstar.
Sorry, JR, but I just don't see it. Maybe they'll get it right with the third generation. Can you believe we actually get paid to do this job, JR?
It's like a dream come true, King. Except when I have to sit here and listen to you drool over the divas.
Come on, JR. You know I'm helpless when it comes to puppies.
Oh, I know, King. And that's why I'm bringing a pitcher of ice water out here with me next time.
I think it's pretty obvious which way this one's gonna go, JR.
Well, from my perspective, this is still anybody's match.
I'd like to see things from your perspective, JR, but I'd have to get my head out of my rear end first.
And Lord knows it's been up there for so long that would be no easy feat.
He reversed it. It's like he read his opponent's mind. I'm impressed by Montel Vontavious Porter. He really might be SmackDown's MVP.
And here I always thought MVP was a title that other people were supposed to give you.
Well, sometimes it's just so obvious that you don't need to wait for someone else to make it official. This has gone beyond just being a match, JR. I think these superstars genuinely hate each other.
There's no love lost between these competitors, that's for sure. If looks could kill, somebody would be pushing up daisies right now.
And you've got to admit, that makes for a much more interesting match, JR.
It sure does. But I just hope these superstars can settle their differences in the ring and leave it at that. I've got a feeling that this has all the makings of an instant classic.
That's probably just gas, JR.
Well, I did have some good old Oakland.
Uh-oh. Come on. You gotta stop this guy before he really gets going.
I don't think that's gonna happen, King. He's built up too much momentum to be stopped now.
What does he think he's doing? He's just showing off for the crowd now.
He's wrestling the match his way. And I think it's gonna pay off, mark my words. This match is going to kill. He went straight for the pin. No flies on him. He's not going to get caught with that one. Look at this. Look at this. You talk about a house of fire, you're seeing it right here.
Yeah? Well, somebody better put out that fire, or this one's not gonna end well. Oh, no! I don't like the looks of this.
He's got the fans behind him, King, and his opponent had better watch out. He's going up. This could backfire. Very few superstars have the physical and mental gifts possessed by Elijah Burke.
He's the total package as far as I'm concerned, and he's gonna go far in this business.
I'd be a lot more impressed by Ken Kennedy if I didn't think he was such a pompous ass.
Hey, when you're as great as Mr. Kennedy, oh, sure. Now the fans start to cheer for him. Now that he's in the driver's seat.
Come on, King. He's had the crowd behind him. These fans love confidence in their superstar. And that's just what they're seeing from him here tonight.
Well, he can do this until the cows come home. But that's not going to win him the match. I don't think these superstars have any intention of taking it easy on each other tonight.
That's not what they signed up for, King. And quite frankly, I think these fans would be disappointed if they didn't go all out.
Well, that's easy for the fans to say. They've never set foot inside that ring.
No, but they spend their hard-earned dollars to watch what goes on inside it. And without them, we'd all be out of a job.
So, how do you think this one's going to turn out, JR?
Honestly, King, I have absolutely no idea.
Ouch! Now there's a move that'll take the fight right out of you, JR.
Well, it's certainly not the most technical of moves, but I can't say that it's not effective.
Here's the pin! Could this be it? I think we're going to find out just how much punishment the human body can withstand here tonight.
I think you're right, King. These superstars seem intent on taking each other to the limit.
I love that attitude, JR. Go big or go home.
Well, these superstars sure aren't going. This is a risky move. It could prove to be disastrous.
I don't care how you feel about this superstar, JR. Nobody should have to go through this.
It's painful just watching it, King. A textbook reversal there. This capacity crowd is solidly behind their superstar. Look at this.
Wow. Could you be any more biased, JR? How about some fair and balanced commentary?
Oh, boy.
Flat on your back with your shoulders on the mat is no place to be. Here he goes. Up the turnbuckle. This could be really good or really bad. He's superstar. He's climbing the turnbuckle. What's he up to?
Excellent counter. What ring presence.
He saw that one coming.
What an... Oh, man. I think we're about to see a high-risk move here.
He's going up. But what's he going to do when he gets there?
careful he goes. I hope he knows what he's doing. These superstars are going to put each other through wrestling hell tonight.
They've already got a pretty good start on that, JR.
They have indeed, King. I don't think there's an ounce of quit between them.
Yeah, and that's where things get dangerous. If you're too proud to admit that it's not your night, you might wind up risking your career for a single match.
But at the same time, King, no one makes it up the ladder without pushing themselves to the very limit. It's a very fine line to walk.
Oh, man! That's gonna change the tone of this match, JR.
Yeah, and not for the better either. I wish the ref would actually pay attention to what's going on. Looks like he's trying for a pin here.
2.
Climbing up the turnbuckle isn't bad. It's all the ways you could come down that hurt. I talked to these superstars backstage before the match, and I don't think I've ever seen competitors so ready to get it on. The quickest way to lose a match is to underestimate your opponent.
I don't think he's underestimating. He's got his opponent in a pinning predicament.
I don't understand why you like Carlito so much, JR. What, did he lie to you and tell you that you were cool or something?
I've never been accused of being cool by Carlito or anyone else, King. Quite frankly, I'm not sure I'd know cool if it bit me on my Oklahoma Sooner backside. Listen, if Montel Bontavious, you're putting a lot on the line when you climb that turnbuckle.
Rope break.
Did you ever think you'd be watching these superstars compete against each other here tonight, JR?
I had a feeling their paths were going to cross sooner or later.
Oh, no! This is terrible! You can't let your opponent build this kind of momentum!
Well, all I can say is someone's been eating their vitamins and saying their prayers. Look at him feeding off the energy from this capacity crowd. He's unstoppable.
You can't ever count on these fans, JR. They're fickle, and they'll abandon you in a heartbeat.
He's all fired up now, King, and I'd hate to be on the receiving end.
I don't think his opponent's got a hope of hurting him now. I don't think that these superstars have even contemplated the fact that they might lose.
I'm sure they have. That's not the kind of... He's climbing up. I'm not so sure this is a good idea.
I don't think the fans appreciated that one very much. But I don't think he cares much what the fans think.
That much is obvious, King. What a low-down, despicable move that was. Ken Kennedy's mouth, there's no room for error when you're on the top rope.
You think these fans have gotten their money's worth tonight, JR?
If they haven't yet, I'm sure they're going to by the end of this match.
Well, looks like someone's heading for the high-rent district.
This is Raw action at its finest. That's why Raw is the #1 brand of sports entertainment.
You've got that right, JR. You're not going to see this kind of action on SmackDown.
Not on SmackDown or anywhere else. There's nothing else out there that can come close to the excitement of seeing.
All's fair in love and war, JR.
And there's the cover.
Rope break.
Oh, for the love of... Open your eyes, Red. I can't believe he got away with that.
Well, you might not like it, JR, but he's gonna do whatever it takes to win this one.
I don't think he's climbing up there for the view.
I think these superstars have a legitimate beef with each other, JR.
So do I, King. I'm not so sure their issues with each other are going to be solved with one match. And here's the pin. No! No! How can the ref...
Here's the cover, JR. Yes! That was an incredible move. What strategy?
Strategy, my Oklahoma ass. That's cheap, plain and simple. Oh!
Man, is there even going to be anything left of these superstars by the time they're done?
Not if they have their way, King. Everything they came in here with tonight is going to be left in that ring, mark my words.
I hope these fans appreciate it, JR. These superstars are putting it all on the line for them right here tonight. I'll tell you, this MVP is 1 in a million.
Well, if that's the case, I'd like to see the other. This could be a pinfall.
1, 2, 3.
You've got to ask yourself,
Here's your winner,